What's up, everybody? It's Vicious. I made a mistake. Upon some practice in day 2 of Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battles Beta, I've discovered that Hazama isn't really worthless. He just takes a lot more know-how, for lack of a better word right now. And the reason why I say that is because when I played him day 1, I was strictly playing versus. And then I went online and like I said, I fought somebody who was pretty good. I should have known that they were pretty good. They were using Hyde and Gordo. You know, everybody else was trying to use a Ruby character and whatnot. But, you know, Hyde and Gordo, when I played them, he had proper knowledge of, like, frame traps. He had proper knowledge of how the anti-airs would affect me. And I was simply outplayed. And I think my frustration with not knowing how to beat him, because I only beat him like twice out of like fucking 8 times, or maybe it was 10. Out of frustration out of that, I just assumed that Hazama was just bad, because it seemed like Yosuke, like I knew Yosuke, I didn't know shit with Yosuke, because it's been a while since I played Persona. But when I was playing with Hazama, I let my frustration get in the way. So I played today, and I played some good people. I played a Chie and Yosuke player who was a yellow rank by now, which doesn't mean that much, but they've been winning a lot of fights is what that tells me so far. And I fought them, and I was learning a lot through fighting that team. I learned that Hazama's chains, what you need to do is you need to consolidate the fact that you don't have a cancel or like different versions of his drive. You have to consolidate that with your partner. Your partner has to match your movements. You need a partner that can go the distance. Like, for instance, with Yosuke, I'll use his 6 assist to get a little bit of range just in case they're trying to run up on me. Or I'll use his 4 assist, which is an uppercut, which will, you know, sort of protect me from oncoming harm. So that's what I do. You got to consolidate the chains with different actions than what you would normally do. And it threw me off because it's nothing like how Hazama would play in Central Fiction or any of the other iterations. So I don't think he's garbage. He has a couple of things that I find questionable. Like, I don't know what the enhanced version of the sweep out of Serpent's Benediction does, or the enhanced version of the overhead, because it seems like to me both of them are I don't think either one of them is really punishable from what I've experienced, but it doesn't really help you all that much. As a matter of fact, when I was playing, when I did the enhanced version, I just was bewildered because it didn't present a juggle opportunity. It didn't add like too much more hit stun for me to actually continue a combo. So that is something that's worth experimenting with. Also, I figured out that him using his untackable grab, which is his EX, what is that? 214C. That is pretty good on this game, because if you can run up and do 4A or even 2A and then do that afterwards as a special cancel, if they're not paying attention, if they don't push you back, you can run up to them and you can open up their defenses. Meaning in this game, which is, you know, really good, because you can just do an auto combo and then you can pull an assist out, and then you can do more combos from there on going out. I want to make a video soon. I'm not going to make a Hazama for Dummies just yet until I have a proper understanding of this character, but I think I understand him a lot more, and I understand that auto combos are necessary, especially his one in the air, which I neglected to mention, I think, in the previous video, is just jumping B. Jumping B, he'll send the snake, and if you hit B again, he'll propel towards where the snake is. You hit B a third time, and he will do his kick. And when he does his kick, normally your follow-up should be, instead of trying to get the knives like you would in Central Fiction or the other Blaze Blue iterations, instead of hitting CCC, or in this case AAA, your prime objective should be to just hit C, so you can bring them down to the ground and possibly even do a juggle, continue the juggle if you got a good character assist. Other than that, if you don't have an assist ready, knock them down to the ground and wait for them to get up to decide your next move. That's the best thing I can tell you. He's a very what's the word for it? Docile character in this game, I would say. I wouldn't say super aggressive because he can get anti-air pretty fucking heavy, but we're gonna see. I don't think you can actually jump cancel off of blocked attacks on this game. I gotta do a lot more experimentation. There's a lot of things I haven't experimented with. I might be leaving Yosuke and Hazama behind for a second. That's for sure going to be my main team so far, though. So don't get discouraged by my previous video if you actually listen to it. I think they're a great team. I think Hazama's not that bad of a character. But I think I want to move on soon to another team. Maybe Makoto and... I don't know. Makoto and Chie, because I really did want to main Chie. A lot of characters on BLAZBLUETAG are just easier to main because they're more mainstream. Like, I was playing with Jin, and I hate Jin. I hate his combo structure, but on this game, when you hit just 5 B, it's a launcher, and you just jump up in the air and you just do a regular juggle. And the thing is, it's very simple, but there's more to that once you add tags in, because you can add tags in, do an OTG, and then you can do some really cool shit when you get back to the ground. It's a very interesting game where auto combos were kind of like necessary in certain circumstances in Dragon Ball Fighters. I feel like they're necessary in BLAZBLUETAG with the way the system is set up. Because it really helps characters that have silly range like Hazama, like actually get some combos started. But I don't know. This is just day 2. You can think what you like. I'm just giving my input. I will talk to you guys later, and probably tomorrow, actually, if I don't upload a video later on today. Alright, peace.